Hello YouTube, this is Drugoli from That's in the Never, and welcome to part 2 of my Redstone tutorial. This is tutorial 10, I forgot to say that. This tutorial, this is a tic-tac-toe game tutorial, and the last one we made this little platform here. And we made the display itself, which we have right here. And if you weren't here when I built this, you didn't see the last tutorial, I would recommend that you go watch that first. Because I won't talk about at all, actually, about this part right here. I won't show you how to build any more of this right here, since it is done. What we need to do is we need to get the control system ready. We need to hook up this control panel to something. Maybe we can get to doing the reset button as well. The switch system, so it switches between the X and the circles, or cross and circles term. I don't know what you call it, X and O, X or cross. But so let's get started. So what we need to do is we need to get these down here. The way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna have them in 3 different levels, like for the levels over here. So first we need this thing right here. This is the output from the bottom buttons. We need this to go down to the ground, since this will be the ground level, same level as that. Then this right here is gonna be for that one, this one for that one, and so forth. So what we need to do is we need to get this down, and you could just make a simple staircase, but that uses up a lot more room. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this kinda redstone torch staircase. Place some torches, put this right here, so when I click the button, click the button, it inverts. So now we need to go 2 down. 2 down. Like that. So now one thing I've thought about you might be able to do is you can place a torch right here on this side, since this does the exact same thing as up there. If I click this button, see that one down there turns on. So now we're using pretty much 0 space to get this power to go downwards. This uses a lot less space than just having that staircase, normal staircase. And then we can switch this around, and around. And lastly, we just need an inverter down here. You see the power got down here nicely. So when the button is not giving out power, this is not giving out power. It is pretty slow. Like, it takes some time. It doesn't take too long, but it takes a little bit, since each of these right here is the same as a normal repeater. So like, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be the same as this. This delay right here would be the same as the delay we have over here. That's the same delay. So now we need these things. The way I'm doing it is first we need, like, how can I explain that? Like, we need some AND gates here. That's what we need. Fuck. I'm gonna have to pause it for a little second. I'm suddenly getting confused as to my design. It's very confusing, so be right back. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry for that. I was just a bit confused as to what it is that we need to do. But what we need to do is, we want to, when we press this button, depending on which one of these are on, we're gonna have something behind, so they're always off unless there's power going to them. So, like, for example, if it's O's turn, this thing here would be off. Let's just remove it. That would be off, and this would be on. So what we need to do, if we press this button here, it's gonna give power down into an AND gate, which has the output from this thing, or the input from this right here, and from this. So it only gives out power if it's actually, or that AND gate only gives out power if we want to place an O and it's this button. So what we need to do is we need to have a few AND gates down here. So let's get this out a little bit. There needs to be room for quite a few AND gates. So if I do like this right here, that right there. Oh my god, my nose is killing me. Sorry. I think if we just, I need some gold. I have like my own system of coloring, so it's a lot easier to extinguish, like, determine what is what. Let me just get a new box of that, some new redstone. There we go. And I think if we just place this here, yeah, let's have it here. Now let's bring it a bit closer here. And the next one. So each of these inputs from the buttons need to go into 2 AND gates each. So each one of these need to go into 2 AND gates. So that's what we're making right here. And there was 2 rooms, so 1, 2, go, and there we go. Because then what we'll do is, oh wait, I think I might need to move this a bit forward because of space. Because we need some lines to go up or go across on this part, so this needs to be moved forward a little bit. We have lots of space anyway, so we might as well use it. I think if we go here, that would be fine. That would be, let's make this first. And if you haven't already noticed, this is a very big project, so it's probably gonna take some time. But I'm gonna try and do it the best I can. So we need 2 there. There. And if this goes into here, and this thing goes into here, that should do. So 2, go. There. Now this is starting to look like something. We're getting somewhere. So now we just need to check that the lines actually get over there. This one, wait, that one does, but this one doesn't. So we can put 1 delay. And where's that delay? I can do the same thing over here, since it's basically the same line, like that. So now they're good. They all get over here. So before I continue, I'm going to place a few of these. This is so I can see what is what. Because one color is one type, so you can see it changes now from blue to red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, and red. I have 2 for each. So we need this here. This thing always needs to be off unless some power is going to it. So what we need to do is we need to have a inverter. Oh my god. We have an inverter here, so that one's off. Same thing over here. Inverter and off. And we also need you might remember, let's see if I can find it. It should be over here. Here it is. The gate here that I came up with. We're going to use this for like a base for our switching system, since it only has 1 input and it changes the outputs. So we're going to build that over here. I think if we do like that. Need some repeaters, torches. And we're gonna have a block here, block here. No, wait. I'm gonna do like this. Like, no, wait. I think if we just start placing the pistons, it'll all come together. And we need 1 last piston up there. Right there needs to be removed. Piston. Oh, fuck. There we go. No, we need that there. This just needs to go around like that. Go around like that. And last but not least, we just need to have 2 blocks. I'm gonna just put 1 of these. There, right now it would be Red's turn, and if I give power to this just by, say a simple, let's just say this was me clicking a button, it would change, so now it's X's turn. So all we need to do now is connect this right here up to some line that both goes up here and also connects to all of these. But we also, there's quite a few things you need to do. We also need to connect these 3 lines right here. All of these 3 lines need to be connected this way. So what we can do is we can just have a lot of repeaters to get the power passed. And we need a repeater here, so like we don't want, if we press that button, that'll give power out here into here and then activate some of these, because that will fuck up the system. So by doing like this and connecting all of these, remove the delay. There we go, and then we can connect this directly over here. So now when we click the button, this thing changes. Oh, oops. So if I click, you can see right now it's red's turn. So if I click it, blue, click it. Oh, I think I clicked it twice. No, the power's just not getting there, so we need to do some troubleshoot. Oh, yeah, right. There we go. Fixed. Click button. Changes. Click that button. It changes. So, now that done, we need the power to go out. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lift them up right here from the start. So see, right now it's giving out power to the blue one, which would mean that the blue one up here would be on. What we can actually do is we can have some kind of stuff behind there. No biggie. I need to finish this here. This is going to be a long tutorial, but that's just life. Maybe I'll split this thing up into more parts too. I can make as many parts as I want to. So, let's just get there like that. So we need this one to go up there, that one to go there. So this one goes inwards, and it's gonna go pretty far. I'm just destroying everything around here, and it's kind of fail. So about here, if we get, I think there would do. It's a torch, something like top, torch, top. Wait. I'm gonna do it like that. Wait, this needs to give up power. Fail. So I was actually doing the right thing about doing this. I think I was. Else I can just remove that inverter, that'll be fine. If I do like that and remove the inverter, then it should work. So doing like that, the power can still go there over there. If I can test it by clicking the button. No, yeah, of course. I can't test it by clicking the button since there's no power here. Then I need the inverter. Oh my god. Everything is just everything's just not coming together. So I think there is still not quite, but that can be fixed by doing like this. Aha. Okay, so right now it's on because it's not getting power. Wait. If it's not getting power, it should be off. So that doesn't need to be there. Not getting power, that should be off. So now let's click the button. So it flips and I can put in my repeaters. There we go. So the power ends there. Go over here. Power ends there. And now it's on. If I click this button here, it turns off. Ba-doop. Very simple. So now we need to connect this one right here. If I do about the same thing, that should be good. So get that over there. This is something, it's just very tedious process, having to place all of this redstone and all of these blocks. You might be able to make it smaller, which means you need fewer blocks and fewer redstone. Less redstone wire. But I might as well use all of the space I have. It makes it a bit easier because you don't have to confine it to a very small space. You can just use whatever much space that you think is needed. If I do like this, something. Wait, that's on, isn't it? Yes. Yes, there we go. So now if I click the button, they change. Glop, glop, glop. This is a much simpler system than the first one I built. The first one used an normal RS no latch, and lots more wiring. This is much more simple. I just have that thing right there. It changes everything for me nicely. And actually, I think I'm gonna go in and show you the first prototype of that system. It was over, like, this was the first prototype I built while I was live streaming. You might have seen it. I don't know if you guys watched the live stream at that time, but I'll click the button. It changes. I think the system is a bit faster, but on the other hand, it's much more complicated. If you look at this looks much more complicated. Uses up a lot more space because these things have to go to 2 different AND gates because there are 2 inputs. If you want, I can just show you how the final product's gonna look by turning it into night. So right now it's X's turn. So if I click one of these buttons, like the one in the middle, wait a few seconds, it gets a block, or it gets an X. I can click the one up there, wait a few seconds, and O appears. This is basically what we're building. This thing here, that's what we're building. Just show you real quick, and you can reset the thing from back there. Let's go back into Redstone tutorials and turn it into day. There we go. So now, when we have all of these here built, first we need to connect this here. Needs to be connected to this. The first one there is right there. So if we get this thing, but wait, how? There we go. I was just a bit confused. So we can get behind here. If we take this down 1 level, like that, and then run this across, we can just place a simple block there and connect. There. One more. That one right there. So with that placed, we need to place all this wiring. We need a few repeaters. But with that done, now if we press a button and this thing was getting this line right here was getting power, the corresponding AND gates, that one, and that one would give out power as well, which is what we wanted. It is actually getting power, so that's perfect. We can get to place our repeaters. Power doesn't get that far. It gets there, so we need one there and one here. There we go. All the repeaters placed, and you can see right now these are off. So if I were to press, I think that's the middle one. Yeah, that is. If I press the middle button, you see there for some time it gives out power. And now it flipped, so now we can't press that button and give out power to that thing again. But if we press this right here, it wouldn't do anything right now since it's not hooked up. But it should... No, wait, wrong button. Press this thing here. It's gonna flip, but it's not gonna give out anything else because, well, the buttons... This thing's not hooked up yet. So now we just need this thing hooked up. If we keep this a bit further behind, so something like there, we can't, I think we can, no, we can't do that, so it needs to be further behind. Here we go. Get this back, a bit more, needs to go all the way back to here. So there, we need there, and here. Is that yes? So now just quickly connect the wires. What was that thing there? Not supposed to. Connect this wire. Go. Connect this thing. Again, just connecting the wires, which makes the thing work. Without this, it would fuck. So we click the button so it flips so we can see. We need to place our repeaters. There we go. Perfect. That's the power just doesn't get there, so I'm gonna place repeater right there. So now you can see that one's off, that one's off, and that one's off. The one of the torches. I press this button right here. If we try and look at that one, you can see it gives out power for a second, but now it's flipped. So now this thing and this thing and this thing can give out power, if I press a button. So press it there, that thing gives up power. Now, if I click the same thing again, now that one gives up power. So that just flips every single time. So I don't know if I should. I think what I'm gonna do is this is kind of a big thing to build. So I'm gonna cut this off right here, and the next part we're gonna build some horizontal latches over here, which are later going to be connected directly to the display. So thank you for watching. Remember to follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. Also join my Steam group where I post. I also do on Twitter, but I post whenever I do a live stream, which are supposed to be on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Danish time. Just search time converter on Google to find out when a live stream or at what time a live stream in your country. But I post a event or a tweet whenever I go live, so you can just stay tuned to that Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, and you'll get a little notification when I go live. Also, if you have trouble making some of this redstone stuff, maybe you want to play, you want to just have a talk or something, then join my Steam group. What I said in the last video that it's fun to talk with subscribers, and it is, and one kind of misunderstood what I said. He thought I would add him as a friend on Steam and then contact him through there. But I don't quite want to do that because I don't want to have a friends list filled up with people that I don't know that well. I will more have it to be with people I know. Of course, if I get to know you and I like playing with you, I'm probably add you on my friends list. But join my Steam group and contact me through the chat there. That's how you can contact me. And if you try and build one of these, there was a video response earlier today to one of my videos. If you try to build something cool with redstone, make a video and post a video response to the newest tutorial that is up at the time. So, like, when this tutorial goes up, if there's no new tutorial and you've built something really cool that you want to show, maybe just to other viewers, maybe show me, post a video response, and I'll take a look at it. I'll approve it every time, unless it's something non-redstone related or something non-Minecraft related. So, thank you for watching, and take care.